There's a growing push to add more financial literacy classes to high school curriculum. States all over the country have recently approved bills to add those classes. Alexa Liako's at one school asking how the classes will benefit the students.
Ironically, both of you have downloaded Acorns and started that process.
The conversations you have with your financial advisor, teacher Daniel Walter, is having with his students.
What it will automatically invest in.
From investments to stocks to saving for retirement, no topic is off the table.
It's cool to see like 18-year-olds care about their credit score and which credit card they should open, when I didn't even think about this till I was 25, you know? I'm like, man, if I could have hit the reset button.
He's hoping with the right tools, his students won't feel that way too.
Because I've lived through a lot of these things that we're encouraging them not to do.
But he knew a few lessons during a semester of social studies wouldn't be enough to really help students.
It really takes a village, I think, to be good at personal finance. And just my mom trying to teach me just wasn't enough of a village, you know? When you have it as a requirement in a school, then you're creating that village.
So Mr. Walter worked with his principal, alumni, and families to build a required curriculum to financially prepare students for life after school.
The call for this class really came from the voices of our families, specifically our Black families.
Senior Isaiah Forson says his mom never learned financial literacy in school, so she encouraged him to sign up for Mr. Walter's class.
Yeah, she went to college and she got a degree, but she didn't know how to manage her money well, because she would make a decent amount from work, but it'll all go to bills, or, well, you know, we just couldn't stretch as far as we should have.
But now he will have those skills for the rest of his life. Colorado is one of dozens of states that introduce legislation mandating personal finance classes for high schoolers. Many of these bills were inspired by the pandemic.
A lot of our students were being pulled away from, remote coursework to help their families, to work full-time or part-time.
They see firsthand a lifestyle that is not one you see on movies or TV or Instagram, but is one of very real daily struggles. And when you suddenly start talking about how investing now can change your future, they become really in tune with how beneficial this is.
And now both student and teacher alike are excited to see what happens this upcoming year once this 2-week course becomes a semester-long focus.
Having these financial literacy classes, it's giving us a step ahead in the economic battle. It's crucial to how comfortable you'll be in this society.
Because for the generations of the future to cash out big time, an investment has to be made today.
This is going to take a long time to create the country and the society that that all people deserve. And so dig in. We've only just begun.
For The Race, I'm Alexa Liako.
And that will do it for us this week for our conversation about personal finance. Join us next week as we take a look at the travel industry. Business is booming as we return more to a pre-pandemic normal. Until then, from Washington, D.C., I'm Chris Stewart, and this is The Race.